Hi everybody, it's Katie Snyder from Museum of the Grand Prairie in the Champaign County Forest Preserve District. Well, we're coming to the end of Women's History Month, and I remember last month, back in Black History Month, one of our books had a picture in the background of Mae Jemison. And I wanted to read a little bit more about Mae Jemison, and I found this book. I thought, what better person for us to learn about during Women's History Month? I found this book called Mae Among the Stars, written by Roda Ahmed, illustrated by Stasia Burrington. And shout out to Urbana Free Library, where I found this book and some other books we've been reading in this series for Women's History Month. So let's give it a listen. Little Mae was a dreamer. They say that daydreamers never succeed, but little Mae was different. Here she's daydreaming under a tree. That's a fun thing to do. One day, Mae was working on an assignment for school about what she wanted to be when she grew up. What will you tell them, Mae? I will tell them I want to see the earth. That's a great idea. This is Earth, Mae, her mother said. The flowers, the grass, the forest, and the mountains. We live on Earth. I know, but I want to see Earth from out there. That's an amazing plan, little Mae. Then you have to become an astronaut. That way you can see Earth from space. Astronaut? Do you think I could do that? Of course you can. If you can dream it, if you believe it and work hard for it, anything is possible. Mae asked her mom to take her to the library. She searched for books about space and astronauts. It's one of my favorite places to be. After dinner, Mae drew pictures of space, and she even made her own astronaut costume out of old orange curtains and cardboard boxes. What fun, huh? Later, she asked her dad, but how do I become an astronaut? It seems impossible. You will find your way, Mae, because if you dream it, believe in it, and work hard for it, anything is possible. But space is so far away. It's closer than you think, little Mae, and you may get there sooner than you think. Oh, look, they have a telescope. That night, Mae had a happy dream. She was dancing in space, surrounded by billions of sparkling stars. Below her, she could see Earth floating and turning like a shining crystal ball. Here she is in her bed, and there she is in her beautiful dream. The next morning, Mae told her parents about her dream. She wanted to tell everyone, and every time she talked about it, her eyes would light up. In the classroom, Miss Bell told everyone to stand in a line on the rug. Today we are going to share our dreams about the future. What do you want to be, and what do you want to do when you grow up? Who wants to go first? This little guy says, I want to be a firefighter. She says, I want to be a teacher. He says, football player. She says, I want to be a mom. And Mae says, I want to go to space. I want to be an astronaut. All the kids started laughing. Miss Bell asked, Mae, are you sure you don't want to be a nurse? Nursing would be a good profession for someone like you. I don't want to be a nurse. I want to be an astronaut. girl knows what she wants to be. The girl knows what she doesn't want to be. Mae felt very disappointed. On her way home from school, Mae was quiet. She looked out the car window. Her world turned blue and cold. Nothing was the way it should be. At home, Mae started crying. Miss Bell said I can't become an astronaut. What a silly thing to say, said her mother. She told me I should be a nurse instead, said Mae. Her mom wiped away her tears. My dear Mae, I hope you didn't believe her. Of course I believed her. She's my teacher. I'm sorry Miss Bell didn't encourage you, but she can't stop you. No one can stop you. Follow your dream, Mae, and go to space. That's solid advice. Thank you, Mom. I promise when I get to space, I will wave to you and Dad from the spaceship. She's looking determined. Her mom took her hand and they started dancing. You must always repeat to yourself, if I can dream it, if I can believe in it, and if I work hard for it, anything is possible. Mae went on dreaming, believing, and working really hard. And guess what? She went to space and waved to her mom and dad on Earth. So that is pretty cool. So Dr. Mae Jemison was born on October 17th, 1956 in Alabama. She always loved science. She loved being outside. She loved looking up at the stars and knowing that one day she would travel to space. So she had to get a lot of education to do that, right? Let's see what she did. She went to high school, and at age 16, she enrolled at Stanford. Wow, smart girl. Earning a Bachelor of Science degree in chemical engineering. And then she got her MD in 1981 from Cornell Medical College. She worked in the Peace Corps, and she worked in Liberia and Sierra Leone. And when she returned home, she applied to NASA and went into the astronaut training program in 1987 when she was accepted. She was the first African-American woman astronaut. On September 12, 1992, she traveled into space on the space shuttle. She became the first African-American woman in space. So she had a big dream. She didn't listen to people who told her she couldn't do it. She worked really, 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 really hard. She believed it, and she did it. And you can too. See you next time, friends. Bye-bye.